Namaste, viewers. It's Tuesday morning, April 15, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker, Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap with accurate figures and numbers. This week is a truncated week for trading, as yesterday was a holiday for Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Jayanti, and this Friday, April 18th, is Good Friday, another holiday for the markets. Benchmark indices surged on Friday, capping off a volatile week with a dramatic rebound as the bulls were back in action on the Wall Street. US President Donald Trump's announcement of a 90-day halt on the imposition of reciprocal tariffs came as a relief for investors who returned to Dalal Street after a day off. Amid the mixed Asian trends, Indian equity markets witnessed a sharp rally. The benchmark BSE Sensex climbed 1,310 points or 1.77% to 75,157, and the NSE Nifty 50 rose 429 points or 1.92% of 22,828. However, on a weekly basis, the Sensex and Nifty posted a decline of 0.27% and 0.33% respectively. From the Nifty 50 constituents, 47 out of the 50 stocks settled in the green. Biggest Nifty gainers included Hindalco Industries, Tata Steel, JSW Steel, Coal India, Geo Financials, while losers were TCS, Asian Paints, and Apollo Hospitals. Small cap shares outperformed others in the broader market, with the Nifty Small Cap 100 Index settling 2.88% higher, led by Atul and Wellspun Living. The Nifty Mid Cap 100 Index also ended higher by 1.85%, led by PI Industries and Dixon Technologies. On the sectoral front, all the sectors settled in the green, with Nifty Metal, Energy, Pharma, Auto, and Bank among the top gainers. The Nifty Metal Index recorded the largest gains, led by Hindalco and Jindal Steel. This was followed by consumer durables and pharma. That said, the market analysts expect the ongoing conflict over reciprocal tariffs to continue influencing the market. In recent development, China has retaliated by raising additional tariffs on American goods to a steep 125% from 84%. This move follows Trump's imposition of hefty 145% tariff on Chinese goods. In stock specific, Orion Pro Solutions rose 12% on acquisition of Fintra Software. TCS ended flat post Q4 earnings. Akash Explorations jumped 6% on the letter of intent from Oil India. Camlin Fine Sciences shares gained 20%, snapping 5-day losing streak, and Tata Steel 5% as Elara Securities upgrades it to buy. Friday's rally was less about euphoria and more about positioning, timing, and technical adjustment. The confluence of FII short covering, DII positioning, and a favorable news backdrop created the perfect condition for sharp upside move. What remains to be seen is whether this market marks the beginning of a sustainable rally or just a breather in a still volatile market. Having said that, India's consumer-led economy is broadly seen as a strength in the current economic scrum. The positive trigger was met with a perfect trade setup that facilitated a rally. Unwinding of short positions by FIIs coupled with aggressive long bets by DIIs, catalyst by a truncated trading week ahead, led to a sharp rise in the indices. In the run up to Friday, FIIs had built a significant chunk of their shorts. From a peak of nearly 2 lakh net short contracts before March 4, they had pared down to 30,000 by mid month. But as the market corrected through late March and early April, FIIs added back about 1,15,000 contracts as of April 8. With volatility rising and the 3-day trading week looming, traders rushed to cover these positions, setting off a powerful rebound. At the same time, DIIs have ramped up their bullish bets in the Indian derivatives market, reaching unprecedented levels of long positions in index futures. This aggressive stance indicates a strong conviction in a market rebound, even as FIIs display caution. Derivative analysts said the high net long may be due to fund managers trying to hedge their high cash positions ahead of this short week with only 3 days trading. Record-breaking DII long positions as of April 8, 2025. DII has held a long position of 79,153 contracts in index futures, marking an all-time high. This surge surpasses previous highs observed during significant market events. On March 2023, 52,700 contracts. COVID-19 crash of 2020, 44,035 contracts. And in September 2019, the corporate tax cut, 53,996 contracts. In each of these instances, the market experienced a notable uptrend in the subsequent month, suggesting that DII's increased long positions have historically aligned with market bottoms. While DIIs typically use futures for arbitrage, analysts believe this time may be different. Mutual funds are sitting on a sizable cash pile thanks to strong inflows and recent profit taking. They may be using futures to maintain market exposure without immediately deploying capital in the cash segment. Stocks to watch today: Zydus Life Sciences, Ashoka Buildcom, Nureka, Cyient, Ahluwalia Contracts, Transrail Lighting, Swiggy, NCL Industries, Persistent Systems, Ripco Home Finance, JK Cement, Canara Bank, Union Bank of India, and Yatra Online will be in focus on April 15. What now for today? The Nifty's 50 recent price action shows resistance around the 21 MA, leading to a close of the day's high. The outlook is bearish unless the index moves decisively above 23,070 level, where significant open interest has accumulated. This level is the 61% retracement of the fall from Nifty's March 25 peak of 23,869 to April 7 low of 21,743. 23,070 is the key level to watch and will determine whether the rally has legs or it fizzles out into another low top. If the support at 22,750 is broken, bearish sentiment could strengthen. However, breakout above 23,000 could drive a rally towards 23,500, supported by a positive RSI divergence. In the US overnight, US stocks hedged higher on Monday as investors focus on tech temporary reprieve from President Trump's tariffs. At close, the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 312 points, the S&P 500 rose 43 points, and the Nasdaq Composite rose 107 points to close at 16,831. Brent crude is $64.87 a barrel. Gold is rupees 93,440 per 10 grams, a record high. And silver is rupees 95,230 per kilogram. And that's a wrap for today, my dear viewers. And if you've got value from this, please do subscribe, like, and share this video as much as possible. You can contact me at st@money.com for any further information. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about money.